Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to today's session. This is Amirash, and I welcome you to Term 1 MCQ series for Class 10 English, Language and Literature with me, Amirash. And the chapter that we are going to cover today is Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. The biography, the freedom struggle of a well-known leader, Nelson Mandela, who was the first black president of South Africa. And today we will be covering the most important and you can say the MCQs which you can expect in your board exams for sure. So guys, we are not gonna waste even a minute and let's get started with it. So first of all, this is the chapter A Long Walk to Freedom. So what type of MCQs are we gonna cover? First thing, the simple MCQs, or you can say the general MCQs. Okay, so we will be covering the simple MCQs for the first. Then second, we'll be covering some of the reason assertion based MCQs, and at the end the extract based MCQs, or you can say the case based MCQs. So before that, in case you are unaware about the English schedule, the schedule of the MCQ series, then please take a screenshot. A Letter to God has already been covered yesterday at 4 p.m. and today we are on our chapter Nelson Mandela, and you're watching it at 4 p.m. on 24th October. Tomorrow you'll be having two stories about flying again at 4 p.m. Diary of Anne Frank, Hand Addresses 1 and 2, reading comprehension, letter writing and grammar exercises, continuing till 3rd of November. So it will be full of fun and excitement because we will be covering all the important MCQs, guys. So please do not forget to hit the like button, share the video among all your friends and subscribe to the channel. So let us get started. So in the previous session of A Letter to God, in case you haven't watched, please go and watch, right? And in the previous session, I gave you some homework questions. And most of you would have given me the correct answers that I'll show in the next session, the names of those people. So I would like to discuss the answers of those questions for those of you who are excited to know them, if they're correct or not. This was the extract which I gave you to read. When he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp which he licked and then affixed to the envelope with a blow of his fist. The moment. So I hope you must have read. This is basically the ending of the chapter. Okay, this is the ending basically. So the question 1 was, pick the option that lists the option corresponding to with a blow of fist. So with a blow of fist, among these 4 pictures, you had to guess the correct answer. So the correct option is option number 4, blow of fist. Basically it is this one, when we are tapping on something in that way. I hope most of you must have got it correct. Question 2, pick the most suitable quote for this extract. So basically I asked you to analyze the extract. So from this extract, what quote is relatable? So what the options were these, and the correct answer was, true generosity means accepting ingratitude by Coco Channel. So what does this quote means? True generosity. Who is a generous person who can even accept ingratitude? If you are helping someone and in return you're not getting gratitude but ingratitude, if you are accepting that, you are truly generous and sympathetic. All right, I hope you've got that correct. And the third question which I gave you, what amount of money did Lencho receive? So basically you have to talk about the amount of money which Lencho received by the postmaster and his employees. Okay, so the answer was pretty simple, that is 70 pesos, right? Because postmaster and his employees could just collect 70 pesos and rest 30 pesos were left. Okay, so now we are beginning with today's session with the first question of Nelson Mandela on your screen. And in today's session, you will be giving it as a test. Answer the questions in the chat box and write it down in your notebook simultaneously so that you wouldn't forget this. Question 1. How many seats were won by Mr. Mandela's African National Congress, or ANC, in the first democratic elections of South Africa's history? How many? 250 out of 400, 251, 252, 253. Come on guys, let me know in the chat box. Okay, and your time's up. The answer is 252 out of 400, which is more than 50%. So with this, Nelson Mandela and his party, that was ANC, won the elections, the first democratic elections, resulting in the formation of Nelson Mandela as the first black president of South Africa, of the democratic South Africa. Question 2 on your screen, vocabulary based question. Which among the following is an antonym of the word jubilant? So this is the word given to you, jubilant. You need to search for the antonym. It means the opposite word. Despondent, exuberant, gleeful, or euphoric. What do you think? Answers in the chat box. Okay, and your time is up. It is despondent. Jubilant's antonym is despondent. Clear? Let's move on. Question 3. Mandela refers to liberty as newborn. Why? Why do you think Mandela referred to liberty as newborn? Options. Because it had recently been attained with lots of struggle, was dependent on others for growth and guidance, arrived unexpectedly for everyone, made people experience infant-like excitement. So what should be the correct answer? Okay, and the time's up. Had recently been attained with lots of struggle. So after the apartheid regime came to an end, South Africa finally became a free democratic country. So recently they have acquired freedom. That's why the liberty was newborn. Right, everyone? Okay. 4th question. Mandela compared his countrymen to dash. Pearls, diamonds, gold, or wealth. What do you think? So it is basically from your text only. Mandela compared his countrymen, the people of his country, the patriots, with whom? Your time's up. Diamonds. Yes, they are as precious as diamonds, the countrymen of South Africa. Okay guys, I hope you got this right. Question 5. When Nelson Mandela says, I have seen men and women risk and give their lives for an idea, he didn't mean that they are dash. Stubborn, intelligent, proud, all of the above. So basically risking the life means they will be intelligent. Yes. Didn't mean that they are. So the answer should be, wait a second. Basically what they are saying here is he didn't mean that they are dash. Stubborn, intelligent, proud, all of the above. So basically all of the above, because they are neither stubborn nor intelligent, and also they are not proud. Okay, because they were struggling during that time. Okay, that's why. So this was basically a hot question, you can say. It is hot, so please mark this question, guys, everyone. This will be helpful to you. All right, so we've covered the simple MCQs and we are moving on to reason assertion based MCQs now. So question 6, assertion says South Africa gave birth to men of extraordinary character. Correct? Correct. The policy of apartheid created a deep and lasting wound on South Africans. Correct. So is it relatable, guys? What do you think? Both are correct. Your time's up. Yes. Because South Africa gave birth to extraordinary characters because of the policy of apartheid. Because Mandela also said that the depths of oppression create heights of characters. It means if you will like pressurize someone, or you can say, let's take the example of apartheid, which created a deep and lasting wound on South Africans. Because of that only South Africa gave birth to men of extraordinary character, meaning those people were very brave and fearless. Right? Next question, assertion. South Africans love music. Reason, they have 2 national anthems. What do you think? A, B, C, D. Actually, this is not an option, this 5th one, both, because it is rarely correct and it's not given in your board exams also. So what do you think the correct answer should be? Okay, your time's up. Yes, C is the correct answer. Yes, they have 2 national anthems, one for the blacks, one for the whites, and South Africans love music. This is not justified, right? So C should be the correct answer. And we are also done with reason assertion based MCQs. Now the last extract based MCQs. This is the extract. You can give it a reading. The policy of apartheid created a deep and lasting wound in my country and my people. All of us will spend many years, if not generations, recovering from that profound hurt. But the decades of oppression and brutality had another unintended effect, that was that it produced the Oliver Tambos, the Walter Cicillos, Chief Luthilos, Yusuf Dadus, Bram Fischers, Robert Sebacus of our time. Read everyone? Read? Are you ready for the first question? Okay, 3, 2, 1. This is the question. Which among the following is an image of Robert Sobukwe? A, B, or C? This is from your NCERT, so it depends if you've studied that or not. Okay, your time's up. C. So this is basically, even I haven't studied that. Just I gave you this because probably this might be asked in the board exam. The C one. This is Robert Sobukwe. So this is the answer. 9. This is an important question I've written specially for you. This is an important question. According to Mandela, a brave man is what? He who feels afraid. It should be feels, not feel. Just a second. He who feels afraid. He who feels afraid and overcomes that fear. He who is not afraid of anything. Not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. He who thrashes all fears. What do you think? It's easy, but important from both perspectives. Okay, your time's up. Yes, a brave man is a man who, it's not like who does not feel afraid. He has fears, but a person will be brave if he is able to conquer that fear, if he is able to, you can say, defeat that fear. Okay, and he is gonna succeed after that defeat, after defeating his fear. Last question for today. Your attention on the screen. Again, an important question, very important. Why do you think the speaker mentioned some freedoms as transitory? Freedom is not that important after a certain age. Freedom means different things to different people. The definition of freedom is constant, but perspectives differ. The freedoms are momentary and keep changing with time. What do you think? Why do you think the speaker mentioned some freedoms as transitory? Quickly answer in the chat box, and your time's up. Yes, the freedoms are momentary and keep changing with time. As a child, your freedoms might differ from what you think as a teenager. Then when you will become an adult and when you will have a family, then you will think about yourself, and not only yourself, but your family. When you are young, you just think about yourself, whatever freedom you are getting. But later on, you will think about the freedom that your family is getting, that your country is getting, your society is getting. So similarly, in Mandela's context, you must have read about him, what he was thinking. Okay, and you must be having the clear idea. Okay, so guys, successfully we've completed all the types of MCQs, and from this chapter you're fully prepared now. Okay everyone, now the time for homework. This is the extract. You can read it, have a look, take a screenshot, whatever you want to do. 5 seconds to you. Okay, and I guess you must have taken. Okay, so this is the first question. What did the highest generals do in the event? No worries, because we will be discussing in the next session about it. They arrested and jailed Mandela. They saluted Mandela and pledged their loyalty to him. They looked the sky in awe. They rode the jets and helicopters in perfect formation. Okay. Question 2. What did the smoke trail of Impala symbolize? The new national flag of South Africa, end of apartheid, end of oppression, new beginning. Done. Third, pick out the word from the passage that means the same as adorned. So what do you think means same as adorned? Is it chevron, bedecked, array, or roar? Vocabulary based question. Answers in the chat box along with the comment section. In the next session, we'll be taking the names of the homework rock stars. And finally, we've concluded the session, and this slide is basically for saying like, share, and subscribe. Let's run, let's rock the boards together with full josh, full enthusiasm. Do meet me in the next session of 2 Stories About Flying tomorrow, sharp at 4 p.m. Bye bye. Stay home, stay safe.